Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of General Hospital are left wondering what will happen next, as it was revealed in spoilers that Kristina Corinthos Davis fell out of Ava Jerome's room. If Kristina crashed through that window and fell into the river without putting the bun in the oven, that would be awful enough. It's made worse by the knowledge that Kristina is expecting and almost ready to give birth. This implies that 2 lives are at risk, so we need to think about whether Kristina and the unborn kid will be alright. Since Kate Mansi is still filming and doesn't appear to be stopping, let's start with Kristina. Even though Kristina will experience some terrifying moments, she will overcome this terrible struggle. That's good news. But what will happen to Kristina's unborn child, the one she initially promised to Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford? After that, according to Guillette previews for the August 2 episode, TJ will get some upsetting news while she's in the hospital. When TJ finds out that Kristina has been in an accident that puts the life of the unborn child she is carrying in jeopardy, we'll watch him jump into panic mode. TJ will naturally be concerned about Kristina's fate, as she is Molly's sister. That much is certain, but TJ will also be concerned about the future of his child, particularly in light of the previous surrogate's miscarriage. Molly and TJ would be devastated to lose out on another child, but it appears that's where things are going. Since Kristina has grown attached to this child, losing him or her as a result of this pool mishap will also break her heart. The writers of Guillette may have decided it would be best to forgo the custody drama and concentrate on the grief of the loss, because this plot has been such a disaster. According to General Hospital spoilers, this medical emergency will cause destruction. Therefore, it sounds like TJ, Molly, and Kristina will all need to grieve over this small child. When terrible news breaks, our projections suggest that the baby might not survive, which might lead to a blame game and a lot of tears. Neither the ABC soap opera General Hospital nor the budding young actor Ken Schreiner realized they had gotten into a romance that would span more than 40 years when they hired him as Scotty Baldwin. In fact, they were so unaware of each other at first that they had even started dating. Schreiner stated, "There was no real audition, no actual scene to read." In a State of Mind episode from 2022, which you may see in full here, there's a character that was on the show once. The producer just kind of talked to me regarding the character. He was the town lawyer's son when he was a child. We wish to resurrect him when you were his age. Are you interested? Actually, Schreiner wasn't at the moment. As a young actor, you're starting to get recognition in the community. You have some guest star roles under your belt, and you're thinking, well, why do I want to do a soap opera? He remembered. Everyone aspired to be a movie star. However, my acting coach, who had worked on a soap opera, informed me that you will never receive greater instruction. Daily work, fresh stuff, on camera. You are not idling away 6 weeks practicing a play you want to perform. There's a fresh scene and new things every day. Ultimately, Schreiner had 2 episodes scheduled. August 2 and August 3 were the dates, he stated. After recording them in real time, I thought, this is a lot of fun, I really want to do this. After a few weeks, I started to think, Christ, this is never going to. My representative then calls after 2 or 3 weeks and says, yeah, they really want you. They have a really elaborate tale. A 3-year agreement. We had gained entry. Schreiner was immediately thrust into the spotlight after that, and his collaboration with Laura Weber, played by Jeannie Francis, proved to be so well liked that it assisted in moving the show off of death row. Schreiner was given the chance to play a completely different Scotty after the couple was split up by the phenomena that was Luke and Laura. This new Scotty had been turned into an enraged liar by his bride's breathtaking treachery. Amazingly, the crowd enjoyed it as much as they purchased it. Schreiner once said to the Vancouver Sun, "I haven't gotten any flack for being a bad guy." This was in 1982. Many believe that Scotty's past justifies his actions. What would a man think if his girlfriend was sexually assaulted and he later became close to the perpetrator? No man will be the same after that, he continued. Scotty has periodically fixed his moral compass in the years that have passed, but he hasn't lost the cunning edge that keeps Shriner smiling. When he appears on film, which isn't nearly frequently enough, viewers always know they're going to have a great time. That's assured, even if all you do is take a quick look at the anniversary picture palooza that follows the highlights of Shriner's illustrious tenure as Scotty below. It only requires that I see. All right, you've already jumped right in by clicking on the gallery. Now enjoy yourself. Spoilers for General Hospital hint that Lucky Spencer will return to Port Charles soon. It's easy to presume that Lucky's return will be exciting even though the narrative and precise return date are yet unknown. Given Lucky's extensive career on General Hospital, let's examine some of the more notable episodes. These are 5 things you might not know about Lucky. Luke Spencer and Laura Collins are parents to Lucky. Undoubtedly, he has traits from both of his well-known parents in terms of personality. Although Lucky has undoubtedly acquired Luke's wilder and more impetuous side, he also frequently demonstrates Laura's love and compassion. However, Lucky is unquestionably his own guy. Lucky and his parents lived on the run for the first few years of their lives. After they parted ways, Lucky traveled to Port Charles for the first time, staying with his aunt Ruby Anderson, who took him into hiding at Kelly's Diner until his parents could get back together. When they were both teenagers, Elizabeth Weber and Lucky first met. Lucky assisted Elizabeth in getting well after she had been sexually assaulted. Slowly, as she healed from the horrific event, they fell in love. Although Elizabeth's 2 elder boys, Cameron and Jake Weber, also had Lucky as a stepfather, they only have one biological child together, Aidan Weber. After a while, Elizabeth and Lucky's marriage ended in divorce. After developing a heroin addiction, Lucky began an affair with Maxie Jones, who gave him drugs in exchange for continuing to have sex with her. Naturally, Maxie has changed significantly since then, and both of them have moved on from that awful period in their lives. When Lucky returned home as part of Luke's goodbye narrative in 2015, that was the last time Lucky visited Port Charles. Numerous characters have indicated that Lucky has been in Africa, performing some kind of voluntary work. Other than the occasional video chat with his father, Aidan hasn't really seen or spoken with Lucky. It is impossible to know what Lucky has gone through during his absence, thus it's possible that his perspective on life has completely changed. When Lucky comes back to Port Charles, are you anticipating it? Has Lucky changed after his absence? Is Lucky still in love with Elizabeth? Keep an eye on General Hospital, which airs on ABC during the week. You never know what will happen in Port Charles. Additionally, remember to return often to our page for all of your General Hospital news, details, and spoilers. So, what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.